mountains kind of call to you. They're they just kind of catch your eye, and you think to yourself, "Ooh, wouldn't it be cool to do that?" Speed riding is skiing with an open parachute, right? So you lay the parachute on the ground and start skiing. Boom, it pops up. Now you have an inflated parachute, and you can fly down the mountainside, or you can ski with the parachute, and it is extremely fun. And it's both more efficient and much safer than ski base jumping.
Looking at ski base jumping from the outside, I'm kind of like, what is this? Like, what's the appeal of it?
Well, as skiers, we like to go fast and we like to catch air. And ski base jumping allows you to go way bigger than you ever could with just skis. It also opens up terrain that you couldn't otherwise ski. And a normal base jump, you're falling, you jump out, you fall down, right? You get that elevator shaft fall feeling, kind of the same one if you're at the top of the roller coaster and it's that feeling. Um, but with ski base jumping, you're going out. So it's like getting shot out of a cannon.
Which one of those is kind of more important, the skiing or the base jumping aspect of it?
Well, the skiing is very important because you're skiing yourself off a cliff. And if you ski off the cliff out of control, or if the jump, the takeoff ramp bucks you out of control, then you're off to a really bad start with your transition into becoming an in control parachutist. That's the thing about ski base jumping is when you ski off that cliff, you've left behind the option of skiing yourself back to safety. You're putting all of your eggs in the basket of transitioning yourself into a parachutist that can land that parachute safely. So yeah, you need to be a damn good skier. And the thing about skiing is like a you don't rotate as a skier. You don't rotate like a ball, right? You rotate like a hatchet
Yeah, yeah, because of the
because
that
the weight of your skis and boots are so much. So it's different. It's different than like a high diver might not do well with a ski base jump because you got all this weight and you rotate like a tomahawk.
is it. So when you're going to do one, what kind of factors are you looking at to make sure that A, I can do this safely, and B, this is going to be worth the experience of it? So, like, what are you looking for?
One thing that's really important is the takeoff needs to be predictable. Let's just say that this is your mountain and this is your cliff, right? And you're going to ski off and open your parachute over here. I've seen guys, hit rocks at the takeoff, and then they're crashing out of control, tumbling, and they're only lucky if their parachute opens properly without snagging on their skis and whatnot. So you want a good takeoff. You want a nice cliff. Doesn't have to be a huge cliff because with ski base jumping, you're carrying speed. So a normal cliff, let's say this is your cliff, right? You jump off, you're going to fall down, open your parachute here. With ski base jumping, you're jumping out. So you're gaining all this elevation, right? You're gaining the elevation of the hillside. And, you know, mountains kind of call to you. They're, they just kind of catch your eye, and you think to yourself, ooh, wouldn't it be cool to do that?
Can you see your Instagram?
Yeah.
So this is
Yes. Yeah, so this is speed riding. And, we were just out there. It was actually August, I think, on glaciers.
how big are those crevasses that you're going across?
I don't know. I sure don't want to find out. You do not want to end up in one of those things. Um, it'd be really bad. And I wiped out pretty good here, as I recall. Yeah.
Oh my. When you fall like that, Are you actively trying to stop yourself? Like, can you do anything about it, or are you just gotta? You're just
Yeah, you want to. I wanted to stop in that case because I didn't want to fall into one of those crevasses.
yeah, yeah.
And I actually broke a tendon in my one of my fingers.
For ski base jumping, best place to do it.
Baffin Island, Canada. It's to the west of Greenland, and it's just amazing. Big, sheer granite monoliths coming out of a frozen ocean, and that's the place to do it. Baffin Island.
For speed riding, best place to do it.
France is hard to beat. France is very good, and I would say I'm just gonna go with France.